Okay, hello, this is Z-Man96 here, and I just got finished watching episode 11 of Erased. Just to share some of my opinions on the episode. So, at the beginning of the episode, we find out that after Yashiro pushed Satoru into the river in the car, that he went into a coma for like 15 years or whatever, and is just now waking up in 2003. So I thought that was a kind of interesting. That was pretty interesting, I thought. Because I thought we would at least see somebody, try to save Satoru, but they completely glossed over that. I assume it'll be explained what happened in the next episode, probably. But okay, we also find out after he wakes up that his memories are lost, or at least they're murky, So he can't remember that Yashiro was the killer. He can't remember exactly what happened to him. He remembers, some of his friends. He remembers his mother. He remembers, Kaio, the person he saved. So they're not all of his memories are gone. Some they're coming back, I believe. So yeah, they're murky, but they're coming back. And obviously, seeing as he's been asleep for 15 years, he has to go through some rehab so that he can walk again on his own. He's doing his rehab. Someone's there's this little kid watching him, and he's doing his best to show off for the kid or whatever. I guess I think that's what he said. So that was interesting. And the porters are apparently interested in him, trying to talk to him, because he's been asleep for 15 years, and that's just waking up like that is pretty interesting. So yeah, his mother's doing her best to keep the porters away. And it turns out later on that Yashiro is like a city councilman or whatever, and I think he's part of the hospital's management or whatever. I kind of spaced out for a bit, but that's what I got out of it. So I kind of thought that was pretty interesting, He's part of the hospital, so we can keep an eye on Satoru. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. And you see Yashiro, and I kind of expected Satoru's memories to immediately come back or something like that, but they didn't. They took some time. Now, apparently some time passes during the episode. Satoru's doing better with his rehab. Then Yashiro takes him up to the roof, and suddenly Satoru's memories are back, which kind of just came out of nowhere. There was no gradual process. I figured if they were just going to come back all at once, it'd be like the moment he first saw Yashiro. So I kind of thought that was weird. It's also my understanding that a lot of the manga or whatever has been condensed so far in this episode. Like I've read somewhere, like it was like 10 other manga chapters were condensed into this episode or whatever. So yeah, that's kind of annoying that they're rushing the shit. Because really, if they're just gonna rush it at the end, I would prefer they stretch out to like the 26 episodes or just more than this. But whatever. But yeah, so Satoru's memories do come back at the end of the episode, and he stupidly tells Yashiro this. It's like, are you fucking stupid? You don't do that. You're on a roof. You are in a wheelchair. There's a person there who is ready to kill you, and you just give him the reason to kill you. I don't understand why he would do that. It just, well, I do, because he's an anime character, and protagonists in anime are pretty freaking stupid. That's just how they are usually. And up to now, he's been pretty smart, but he had to do something stupid, otherwise he wouldn't be a true protagonist in anime. That's the only way I can justify him saying, like, it's not a real justification, it's just the only explanation for him saying doing something so stupid. So so then that's the end of the episode. Yeah. Now we did see some of his friends, from when he was a kid, show up. Kenya is a lawyer. Hiromi or whatever is a doctor, and apparently Hiromi ended up marrying Kaio or whatever, so they have a kid. So that's pretty interesting development. I honestly didn't really think they had any chemistry when it showed them as kids before, but whatever. I guess it kind of makes sense. He's Satoru saved both of them, but yeah, that's how that episode went. It was a pretty enjoyable episode. It did feel a little rushed. Like I said, there's supposed to be like 10 chapters of manga content condensed. It feels like it, does feel a little rushed. So, and I'm kind of hoping the next episode isn't, rushed. Because I think there's only one more episode or two. I'm not sure which. But hopefully the next episode or episodes are, don't feel so rushed or, slower paced, or which they probably won't because it's it's finale. So it'll probably be even more rushed than this, I would say. This is kind of taking me back to, I think it might have been last summer's anime season, with Charlotte, how they just all rushed the ending, all that shit crammed into like one episode, of him just, taking all the ability users. So that's kind of, I don't want it to be a disappointing ending like that, cramming all the crap in there. That should be, stuff that should be 2 or 3 episodes. Cramming it all into one, I don't like it. Now, like I said, the episode was pretty good. Rushed, not as good as the rest of the, show itself. But, yeah, it was enjoyable, and I expect the next episode to be enjoyable. Like I said, I just want it to be, less, rushed or whatever. So, that's pretty much all I have to say on this episode. And, yeah, see you for the next episode, I guess. I think I'm going to be doing a review for the next episode. I mean, I've been following along, watching every episode. I just haven't done reactions because it's just not a show that elicits good reactions. It's more of a thinking show. So that's just why I haven't done reactions for this. So see you. See you.